Here comes Natasha Waynard. Another shot and a goal! Natasha Waynard, her second goal of the day. Nice pass outside to McGettigan. McGettigan steps back and drains it. He is feeling it tonight. Good evening and welcome into Pine Creek High School in Colorado Springs, Colorado for this 5A Metro League boys basketball game, a District 20 rivalry here on District 20 television. The Liberty Lancers coming in at 8-4 against the Pine Creek Eagles at 4-5. I'm Brian German alongside Jason Carter for what should be a really good matchup tonight. When two District 20 rivals get together, anything can happen, Jason.
Yeah, these schools separated by just a handful of miles, so you know these kids know each other from outside of the basketball court, so it should be a good one.
Should be a blast. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Liberty starters tonight. Matt Kirk, Mose Doria, both Bo Haslowski brothers, Kyle and Sean, a couple of their big brothers also played at Liberty, and Caleb Kazuski. But maybe more importantly tonight, the Liberty bench. We'll get to see how those players react to this Pine Creek game tonight. And the guy I'm mostly pointing at is Jeremiah Pruitt, who kind of has a history here with the Eagles.
Yeah, Pruitt last year played at Pine Creek and then transferred over to Liberty, had to sit out the first half of the season per transfer rules. But he had 11 points against Rampart in his first game in a Liberty jersey, while last year at Pine Creek he averaged almost 10 points and 5 rebounds for the Eagles.
It'll be interesting. We'll keep an eye on him. Of course, he's coming off the bench, and I'll bet he's pretty excited to play against his former team. We sat down with Liberty head coach Ivan Chambers before the game. Tell us what he gave us as his 3 keys, Jason.
Yeah, he wants to limit the open three-pointers for Pine Creek, who as a team is shooting just under 40% overall from 3. He also wants to control the boards. Neither one of these teams have a whole lot of height, so whoever can really win the boards should have the upper hand this evening, and then run the floor, something his team does incredibly well, especially with the two Buslowski brothers.
Yeah, they do a great job. We saw them do that against Rampart. For Pine Creek, their starting lineup looks like this: Wilkinson, Voles, Thomas, Gutierrez, and Bray. Gutierrez, the guy they've got to stop if you're Liberty. He averages closest to 18 points a game, Jason.
Yeah, Gutierrez, the senior, also averaging almost 6 rebounds a game. He really is the man that makes this Pine Creek offense go. So if they're going to slow down the Eagles, it's going to start with number 23.
Yeah, and then on the bench, these guys are kind of banged up. They got a couple of players that won't be playing tonight.
Yeah, Griffin Walker was lost at the beginning of the season to an ACL injury. And then last week they just lost another big guy, Charlie Mowry, number 41, who has an MCL injury. So an already short Pine Creek team, both in numbers and height, lost 2 of their taller guys for this game.
But Joe Roush, one of those good coaches here in the Metro League, they seem to all be good coaches here in District 20. Give us his 3 keys to the game, Jason.
Yeah, don't hurt yourselves. Limit turnovers. Obviously, that's a key for most teams. You hold on to the ball, you're going to have a pretty good chance of winning a ball game. Block out. Again, that lack of height for both teams. Rebound will be such a key part of this game. And then take the right shots. If they can force also Liberty into some bad ones with the way that the Lancers shoot from beyond the arc, that'll really help the Eagles.
It should be a great one. We are definitely looking forward to it. We will be back with the opening tip from Pine Creek High School after this on 20 TV. Welcome back inside a packed Pine Creek High School gymnasium. Here's a look again at the Liberty starters. We've got senior Matt Kirk. He's a 6'1", 6-foot guard for Liberty. Mose Doria, a 6'3" junior forward. Kyle Boslowski, a 5'9" junior guard. Caleb Kazuski, a 6'2" senior forward. And Sean Boslowski, a 5'8" sophomore guard. Both Boslowskis, definitely something you got to look for, Jason.
Yeah, especially from beyond the arc. Both of them shooting over 40% from beyond three-point range. They are dangerous from out there, and both averaging just around 8 points per ball game.
And then the Pine Creek starters, we got a 6'1" sophomore guard, Grant Wilkinson, 6'1" senior forward, Mitchell Bowles, 6'2" senior guard, Dawson Thomas, 6-foot senior guard who we spoke about earlier, Quentin Gutierrez, and a 6'3" senior forward, McCaffrey Bray, number 30 there on the end for the Eagles. But as you mentioned, Jason, kind of banged up, and they're big guys. So the Pine Creek, that's really why Joe Roush was stressing, they've got to get on the boards tonight, only allow the Lancers one shot, and hopefully gets defensive boards.
Yeah, no one over 6'5" on their roster at all, so 6'3" is about as tall as they're going to go, so they're going to need to block out and grab as many rebounds by some of maybe players that are considered a little bit shorter by most basketball standards.
And when I spoke to Ivan Chambers before the game, I was talking to him about Jeremiah Pruitt being here. Is he nervous being back at Pine Creek? He said no, and you know what he really brings to our game is rebounding. So the Pine Creek will probably want to keep Pruitt off the boards as well. Here we are, the opening tip. Mose Doria goes up against Pine Creek's Dawson Thomas, and Thomas gets it to Gutierrez, and here come the Eagles. Almost a steal by Kazuski, and Pine Creek works it around. Down baseline, kick it outside. They'll be trying to get it to Gutierrez, but look at them move the ball around. Great job. Get it to Bray, and he hits a three.
Great ball movement, and they're going to have to do that if they want to find the open shot, because Pine Creek can really move around on both offense and defense.
Pine Creek, that was great ball movement for McCaffrey Bray to get that three. There's Mose Doria. Out to, this is Kyle Boslowski. Excuse me for mispronouncing it. Sean Boslowski. And now to Matt Kirk, the captain up top. Mose Doria. Liberty playing patient here. Liberty actually averages less points per game as a team than Pine Creek. There's Sean Boslowski. Shot up, won't go. Rebound easily down to Grant Wilkinson, and he's on the run. He pushes, poked away from Boslowski from the back. They get it ahead to Kirk. Kirk, the easy run, up and in.
That's a lot of Liberty's offense. Get up and down the court as quickly as possible. That was great defense that led to easy offense.
Boslowski with the poke. Matt Kirk with the layup. Pine Creek coming back, working it out. This is Gutierrez, the leading scorer for the Eagles. Now Pine Creek being delivered. Shot up by Bray again. It is McCaffrey Bray 5, Lancers 2.
Nice little floater there from Bray to give the Eagles that three-point lead back.
Mose Doria takes a look, brings it back outside to Kirk. Guarded out front, get it to Kazuski. Boslowski up top, that's the sophomore. He hits a three, and that ties the ball game up at 5.
He's dangerous, shooting 42% from three-point range. They leave him open. He's going to hit more times than not.
So far, just exactly what we expected. Tied at 5, 2 minutes into the game. Down low, Dawson Thomas kicks it back out. Gutierrez can't seem to get open, but he'll take it inside. Mose Doria got it from behind. They're going to call Boslowski, I believe, up front with his first foul. First foul of the game.
Good drive. Pine Creek trying to get to the rim here early. They had it Bray on the last one, and then Gutierrez here on the drive is going to head to the free throw line. That appears to be part of their game plan.
Quentin Gutierrez hits the first. Ivan Chambers calls the official over, wants to have a little talk down at the corner of your screen. Gutierrez will get a second shot. And it's Pine Creek back up 2. Here comes Liberty. We'll see what they do to set up the offense. Move it inside. Kazuski loses the ball. Wilkinson comes down with it. He'll push it forward. Wilkinson being hounded by Boslowski, the younger. And they'll move it around. Got to feel good about getting McCaffrey Bray off to a good start in this game if you're the Eagles.
Good to have a second scoring punch behind Gutierrez.
Tossing inside, Wilkinson back outside. And Voles, they'll kick it around. Here's Bray again. Back to Thomas, shot up good. The Pine Creek Eagles are on fire.
Pine Creek only 36% from threes, but they've hit their first two to get off to a 10-5 lead.
Shooting 100% from the floor so far. Matt Kirk. Shot up. Got it. Captain Kirk comes back with a big two for the Lancers. Cuts it to 2-point lead for Pine Creek.
We may be looking at triple digits if both teams keep hitting three-pointers at this rate.
This is crazy. Being deliberate. Wilkinson up top. Gets it back to Bray. And now to Gutierrez. Gutierrez thought about it. Mose Doria D's him up. Kazuski picks the ball from behind. Gutierrez keeps it, gets it out, shot up, and there's the first miss by Pine Creek. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Liberty basketball. Dawson Thomas might have hurried that one a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. Could have worked it around, gotten a better looking shot, but Liberty is really going for that back steal, trying to poke it out to another defender, trying to lead to a fast break. They've done it on pretty much every possession so far.
Matt Kirk up top. Drives inside, gets it to Mose Doria. He steps inside the three-point line. Nice touch for Mose. That's his first two of the game.
Great one dribble, stop and pop from Doria. He's got a nice little stroke.
Moving inside. Almost lost by Dawson. Get it to Gutierrez. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Dawson. Inside, he'll go up and he'll get fouled. I believe Kazuski got him on the arm.
First offensive rebound, we talked about the lack of height. But Thomas at 6'2", one of the taller players on the court, comes away and gets some free throw opportunities.
Dawson Thomas, good job. And Joe Roush talked about that. Got to get some rebounds. He was more worried about the defensive end. Thomas misses the first of two. Neither team has substituted yet. All five starters on the floor for each team as we're into the second half of the first quarter. Thomas' second shot good. 11-10 Pine Creek. And the Lancers will take their time. Sean Boslovsky brings it up. Gets it to his brother Kyle. Now move it to Matt Kirk. Boslovsky hit the three earlier. Nice spin move. Gets it over to Kirk in the corner. He'll take the shot. Won't go this time. And Liberty gets the rebound. Kazuski.
Good effort there from Kazuski going up against two Eagles coming away with that rebound.
And there, a nice talk about your effort. How about McCaffrey Bray getting on the floor and getting that one to Gutierrez? He'll run it, get it poked away from behind. And they say it went off Boslovsky and out of bounds. Going to be Pine Creek basketball.
You got to look out for Sean and his brother Kyle because they're coming behind the ball handler trying to poke it out down the court.
Tell you what I like about these Pine Creek jerseys, Jason. I can read their numbers. I mean,
size 144 font.
Yeah, they are massive. Bray gets it down low. Dawson puts it up. Can't get it. Battled around, and here comes Mose Doria, who gets it to Boslovsky. Kyle to his little brother Sean in the corner. He'll shoot for three. No! In and out. Rebound Kyle. And he was fouled. The official was pointing at the line. I wanted to make sure he was calling a foul, and he did. He calls it on Grant Wilkinson. That's the first team foul, and the first one on Wilkinson.
Good effort down low here from Kyle to get the rebound.
And the smattering of applause you hear is because Jacob Burns came into the game for Liberty and Jeremiah Pruitt. And the Pine Creek fans giving him a mouthful already. He's in there. Shot up by Burns, won't go. Rebound inside. At number 12, Frederick Azealimba. Had to make sure I got the pronunciation good on that one. Azealimba in the game as well for Pine Creek. Wilkinson up top. Calls off Dawson, gets it to Azealimba. He'll move inside, and they're going to call a foul on Pruitt. I bet the Pine Creek fans are going to like that.
Yeah, they gave him a hard time when he first checked in and walked right in front of the student section across the court. They were letting him hear it.
Jeremiah Pruitt. I did ask. I'm not sure why. I don't know if he transferred, if he moved closer to Liberty. Ivan Chambers just told me the first day of school he saw him walking the hallways.
That's a nice addition to an already talented basketball team.
Most definitely. 3-point shot by Mitchell Bowles. It's 14-10, Pine Creek. Here comes Mose. Nice crossover dribble. Puts it up and in.
Just so smooth with those crossovers.
Making it look easy. Mose Doria has 4. And here comes Pine Creek. Wilkinson. Azealimba sneaks out, and they're going to call underneath, stepped on the line, I believe. Ivan Chambers on his team telling him what to do. Here we go again.
Take a look, going baseline. Travel there for Pine Creek, turn the ball over.
Doria out to Boslavsky. Kyle Boslavsky up top. Mose Doria thought about the three, comes inside, poked away. And a good job defensively by Mitchell Bowles, but Liberty gets it back. Go inside to Mose. Up. And they call a block and count it.
Doria's going to be a handful. I'm not sure Pine Creek really has anybody who can defend him because he's capable of shooting the three but also getting to the rim like he does here after taking the nice feed. One dribble, bump, and free throw.
That foul on Frederick Azayalimba, his first. The second team foul for the Eagles, and Mose Doria can give the Lancers what I believe to be their first lead of the game. Up and in, 15-14, Liberty. It's been a great first quarter so far. Gutierrez gets it to Azayalimba. He's up top. Now into the game for Pine Creek. Max Lofi stepped over the line. That's going to be over and back. And Liberty will gain possession. We'll see if they can build a lead here.
Lofi thought he had jumped from the front court and saved it, but his toes just barely on the center line. Good call by the referees right there.
Right there on the Eagle, right on the Eagle's head. Boslavsky with the basketball to Kirk. Being guarded by Bowles, gets it down. Mose Doria, another easy bucket.
Doria just doing it all at the moment. He's got 9.
Wilkinson back up for Pine Creek. Nice spin move, gets it to Dawson, out to Bowles. Bowles will take the shot from there. Up, no good. Rebound Pruitt. And a nice dish down to Burns. Burns looking for Boslavsky. Gets it back to Mose, to Pruitt. Pruitt, nice dribble, takes it inside, won't go. And you know Jeremiah Pruitt wanted that one.
Would have been great to kind of silence this former home crowd. Pruitt, the great crossover, and almost got it to fall despite contact from 2 Eagles.
Mitchell Bowles with the foul. It's the third team foul for Pine Creek. And there's a good look at Pruitt as he makes the first free throw. In comes Jaron Wilburn and John Groh into the game for Liberty. Not sure what the Pine Creek fans are yelling at Pruitt, but it worked this time. He missed it, but Mose Doria got the rebound. They're going to call him for a walk. Mose does a good job, just throws the ball to the official.
It's about the first thing that Doria has done wrong this game. He's a perfect 4-4 from the field and 1-1 from the line.
Get it inside to Lofi. Lofi looks up, gets it by Burns, gets across half court. Gutierrez being guarded by Mose. He'll take it down the lane, put it up. That's off the mark. What a block by Mose Doria.
Using those long arms perfectly, Doria.
Pruitt to Doria. Doria works it around. He'll get it back to Pruitt at the top. Pruitt driving on Gutierrez, his former teammate, and they're going to get Gutierrez for a hold. He disagrees with it. His first foul.
Take a look here. Doria, great defense using those long arms. He averages 2 blocks a game, so this is certainly not out of his realm of expertise.
Into Mose. Mose, he'll shoot from 3. Won't go. His first miss of the game, knocked around by Pruitt and handled by Wilkinson. Wilkinson didn't realize how much time was left, and the clock runs out. And that's where the first quarter will end. The Liberty Lancers have an 18-14 lead on Pine Creek. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on 20 TV. Welcome back inside Pine Creek High School. That is the Eagles head coach Joe Roush talking to his team down 4 after the first quarter of play as we get to start the second quarter here. Lancers, the Eagles got to find an answer for Mose Doria.
Yeah, they put Gutierrez on him, their best player, but Doria's really been able to do kind of whatever he wants as he's got a game-high 9 points so far for Liberty.
And of course, Ivan Chambers is going to give Mose a little bit of a rest here. He comes back with Joe Perry in the lineup. And Jeremiah Pruitt's still out there. Kind of surprised they're not booing every time he touches the ball, but they're being nice here, Eagle fans.
Oh, they were pretty happy when he missed that free throw in the first quarter.
Wilburn gets it to Pruitt. Pruitt thinks about it, goes up over Gutierrez, won't go. Gutierrez gets the rebound. And here comes Quentin Gutierrez. Bringing it up. He wants to take it on Pruitt. It won't go. Had a little one-on-one from the two former players right there. Burns brings it ahead. Gets it over to Groh and back to Burns. Jacob Burns. He'll bring Jaron Wilburn up front with him. Hand him the basketball. Almost a trap there. Wilburn gets it over in the corner. Groh puts it up. Won't go. Push off. And Thomas, I thought, was going to get the rebound. It goes off of him and out of bounds. It'll be Liberty ball.
Pine Creek going man-to-man, trying to keep Liberty from being able to shoot too many three-pointers, but the Liberty guards have been able to drive and create some space and get some wide-open shots for their shooters.
Lancers come back. John Groh up top with the basketball to Burns. The Lancers just milking that 4-point lead. No one scored here yet in the second quarter. Burns working on Wilkinson. Back out to Pruitt. Pruitt going to take Gutierrez again. This time Wilkinson steps in, makes him lose the basketball, goes out of bounds. Pine Creek fans like that.
Pruitt looked like he's just trying to do a little too much in front of his former student body Eagles over there crowd and threw that one away, although they got lucky and it went off a Pine Creek player.
Pruitt, the 6'3 senior. He does look poised out there. I don't think he's pressing at all. Doing a good job. Gets it over to Groh. Groh inside. They're going to call him for the offensive foul, and a good job there by McCaffrey Bray. Defensively for Pine Creek.
Stepped right in front of Groh, who lost control and picked up the offensive foul. As we take another look, Groh just lost control a little bit, maybe lowered his shoulder just a hair to pick up that offensive foul.
Pine Creek now with their first chance to score the first points of the second quarter. There's McCaffrey Bray. He had the first 5 points of this game for the Eagles. Being hounded a little bit closer out there now by Joe Perry. Now Wilkinson out top. Bray will look inside. Can't get it to Dawson. Gutierrez open out front. Can't get it to fall. Rebound Perry. And he gets it to Pruitt. And the Lancers will run. Here comes Groh. Back to Pruitt. Thought about it. Almost hopped. Takes it inside on Gutierrez. Won't go. Rebound. Dawson Thomas pushes it up just past us. And we get a foul by Jaron Wilburn.
Great move to get into the lane by Pruitt on that previous play. Just couldn't quite get it to fall, and then a good push from the Eagles to force the issue.
Grant Wilkinson, 6'1 sophomore, running the offense for Pine Creek. I believe he's going to be a good player for this team for quite some time. There he is again. Open, got the three-pointer. Grant Wilkinson.
Passed the ball off and then got about 3 screens around the bottom baseline to get wide open on the other corner and knock down the 3.
Sophomore, just a sophomore. Pruitt to Wilburn. And Liberty comes back. Burns with the basketball on the right-hand side. The Boslavsky brothers getting ready to come back in. Rebound Dawson Thomas. Gets it to Wilkinson again. Hounded by Burns. Makes a nice move. The Pine Creek fans love that one as he spun out of it. Back to Dawson Thomas at the top. He'll look around. Gutierrez sets a pick. They go down inside. Wilkinson puts it up, and he gets fouled. Wow, Grant Wilkinson, what can he do? He hits outside, he goes inside and posts up.
Yeah, playing really smart basketball, set the screen, and then went back inside to the low block and posted up the shorter player and get some free throws out of it.
Grant Wilkinson at 6'1", posting up the 5'10", Jacob Burns. Smart move by the sophomore to take the junior inside, but Wilkinson misses his first. And in comes Mose Doria and the Boslavsky brothers, which I think safe to say the big 3 for the Lancers.
Certainly the big 3.
Shot is down for Wilkinson, makes 1 of 2, and we got a tie ball game again. 4-0 run by Pine Creek here to start the second quarter. And we got an offensive foul on Pruitt. Offensive foul on Jeremiah Pruitt.
Liberty's yet to score here in the second quarter. Ever since their starting five took the bench, they haven't put up really any points, so they've got all their starters back in now.
Pruitt and Groh come out, and in come Kazuski and Kirk, Captain Kirk. I'm trying to hold back, Jason.
You just want to say it every time, I know.
Dawson Thomas tried to get a screen from Bray, out to Gutierrez. He'll take Mose Doria to the hole. Wow! The finger roll, I believe you call that.
Great job to avoid the defender who was ready for the charge and just went right around him.
Mose Doria wants it back, gets it in the corner, and the Veslovsky brothers will work it back around to Kazuski. Nice pass inside. Doria comes down with it. He'll kick it out in the corner. Kirk takes his time. Shot up, won't go. Rebound Dawson. Dawson Thomas gets it to Wilkinson. Wilkinson pushes it. Nice shot from Mitchell Voles, won't go. Mose Doria rebounds this time. These teams getting up and down the court. Doria to Kirk. Kirk puts it up, won't go. Doria with the tip, won't go. Rebound Bray. Here comes Gutierrez. We'll come back up this way. He'll take his time, take a shot from three, won't go. Rebound inside Wilkinson. Kick it back outside. Thomas down the lane. Another finger roll.
It's like the Red Sea splitting there. The Liberty defenders just left the lane wide open for that drive.
Doria back to Kyle Beslovsky. Beslovsky to Kirk. Boy, good presence of mind. Just heads up play by the Lancers. Nice pass inside to Kazuski. Good job by Kyle Beslovsky to get that to Kazuski. Can't get the bucket, but he does get a couple free throws.
Yeah, great feed. He easily could have gone up, but probably would have gotten the shot block, found a wide open teammate who will now get some free throws.
Caleb Kazuski going to go to the line, and we've got a timeout called. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with more second quarter action from this one after this on 20 TV. Welcome back inside Pine Creek High School, where the Eagles are on an 8-0 run to start the second quarter. There's just 3:30 left in this quarter, but Lancers have fallen into a drought, Jason.
Yeah, Liberty hasn't scored since the 1:04 mark of the first quarter, so it's been about 5.5 minutes since Liberty's put a point on the board.
Kazuski hoping to change that. He goes to the line. As we come back in this one, Joe Roush sends his team back out to fill in the sides of that free throw line. And let's see if Kazuski can get the Lancers on the board for the first time in 5.5 minutes. Shot up, won't go. He didn't like that one. Turned around, gave us the stank face.
Didn't feel good coming off of his hand. He's got kind of a interesting free throw. He takes his right hand off and goes just with his left. Just at the last second, doesn't follow through.
Dawson Thomas rebound, Gutierrez pushing it. He's got Beslovsky in front of him, takes it inside, another finger roll.
He's got that move down. That's twice in a row he's been able to avoid a defender.
Inside Kirk, gets it back, Mose Doria. Will he get it down? No, air ball. Rebound inside, Beslovsky, swatted by Wilkinson. The sophomore comes up with a huge play. Now he runs the floor, gets it out, Dawson Thomas, shot up, no. Oh, rebound inside. Great job by Mitchell Voles to get that rebound. Ivan Chambers wants a timeout. Let's keep it right here as the Eagles are now up 26-18. They were down 18-14 to start this. It's a 12-0 Pine Creek run.
Really taking advantage of Liberty not being able to put the ball in. They're getting up and down the court. They're getting easy layups like that. And even the shots they're missing, they're grabbing offensive rebounds.
Joe Roush loving it. He said, you got to get on the boards. They really have been keeping the Lancers off the offensive glass. Ivan Chambers maybe going to get a little more sense of urgency to his team, but Joe Roush got to be happy with his team's play right now.
Yeah, both teams have 13 rebounds here throughout the course of the game, but it seems like Pine Creek's really hit the boards a lot better than Liberty over the last couple of minutes, which has helped build this 8-point lead.
Look at that block by Grant Wilkinson, and then came back down the other way. The offensive rebound by Mitchell Voles, putting Pine Creek up by 8. Lancers in trouble now. Of course, Lancers 3-0 in Metro League play. Pine Creek is yet to get a Metro League win. They're at 0-2. Mose Doria inside, nice lift, can't get it to fall. Dawson Thomas with a rebound. Wilkinson stolen by Boslowski. He's got Kirk inside, nice pass. Matt Kirk with the easy deuce.
That ends about a 6.5-minute scoring drought for Liberty.
Kyle Boslowski knew his team needed something. Get it out to Bray. Bray looking for Gutierrez, now spinning around, can't find anyone. Finally gets it to Quentin. He'll shoot from out there, won't go. Rebound, Matt Kirk. And here come the Lancers. Calm down. Kazuski back to Sean Boslowski. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Dawson Thomas. Joe Roush got to be loving the way they're rebounding defensively right now.
Pine Creek really hitting the boards well, and they're taking time, too, on offense. The last shot, I think, from Quentin was maybe just a hair out of the offenses.
Quentin can't handle that one and bats it back inside. Here comes Mose Doria. Got a man behind him, but he's too quick. He goes inside, and that is going to be an offensive foul on Mose Doria.
Just losing control, going under the basket, crossing his feet, trying to cross up the defender who stood his ground and took that charge nicely.
McCaffrey Bray standing in there. And there's a good look at Mose Doria, who is hitting a little bit of a scoring drought. He had 9 points, and he hasn't scored since. Get it ahead to Gutierrez. Thinks about it, pulls it back, shoots the three, shot up, won't go. Rebound, Kazuski to Boslowski.
Gutierrez obviously has the green light because he's put up a ton of shots.
Matt Kirk, the captain, bringing the Lancers back into this game. He's got the last 4 points for Liberty. We've got a whistle and a timeout again called. A 30-second timeout by Joe Roush. Let's keep it right here. Joe not happy that the Lancers are getting inside and getting 2 layups right in a row there by Matt Kirk.
No, and his team on the offensive end seems to just kind of be jacking up shots now. They're not running through the offense like they were earlier in the game and then losing their defenders for easy layups here on the other end. Good inside passing from Liberty, though, to find the open guy.
Kyle Boslowski, you know he knows how to pass the basketball. There's Joe Roush now telling him, hey, no more easy baskets. A lot of times the coach will take a foul as opposed to letting a team hit a layup like that, but Matt Kirk has brought his team back into this one. He now has 9 points to lead his team in scoring along with Doria. And now it looks like the Lancers and Ivan Chambers have decided to put a little pressure on this Pine Creek team. Gutierrez gets the ball inbounds. They'll clear out and let him bring it up against Boslowski. That was an easy press break. McCaffrey Bray to Wilkinson. Wilkinson uses it, sends it back to Bray. Bray shot up and won't go. Rebound inside. How about the great job being done by Dawson Thomas, rebounding and putting it back.
Doing exactly what his team needs, hitting the boards and doing it well, resulting in points.
Now we're out front to Jaron Wilburn, Boslowski, Kazuski, and there's going to be a foul on Bray, and that is going to be his second. Here it is again as we take a look at it.
Yeah, it just kind of stuck out his knee, obviously, as Kazuski tried to go around him. That's a pretty obvious call.
Bray didn't like it. Burns will come back in for Caleb Kazuski, and Captain Kirk will inbound the ball down low. Gets it inside, Mose Doria. Doria wants to take Dawson, makes a nice little dip move and gets the bucket to go.
Showing off the skill set. He hit a little floater from 15 and then the nice little up and under there. Doria's got a game-high 11.
The Eagles had kept him scoreless for about 8 minutes, though. They'll take more of that as this game progresses. Wilkinson to Thomas. Up front, tried to get it. And they'll work it back around. Wilkinson from the corner, won't go. Rebound. Burns thought he had it. And I believe it went off of Burns out of bounds. Ezega Limba was there for Pine Creek. Kazuski will come back in for Burns.
The Eagles really crashing the boards. They're sending 3 and 4 guys down there trying to get those offensive rebounds.
Quentin Gutierrez. Inbound Thomas. Thomas wide open three. Shot up and good. Dawson Thomas. Ivan Chambers can't believe his team left him that far open. He's got 11 points in the first half. And the Pine Creek fans trying to get Liberty to shoot it early, counting down to 0 when there were still 10 seconds left. Lancers work with it now. It's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Kurt Jackson way up. Won't go. Rebound, Isaiah Limba, and that's the way the first half will end. The Lancers find themselves down by 7, 31-24.
Probably not the shot Coach Chambers really wanted there at the end from NBA range, but they'll go down 7.
That'll do it for the first half. We'll come back with a little halftime show for you right after this on 20 TV. And welcome back inside Pine Creek High School. Brian German alongside Jason Carter. The Eagles have the lead in this Colorado Springs 5A Metro League contest, 31-24. Jason, how did we get there? Let's take a look at some highlights.
Yeah, first off, McCaffrey Bray had the first 5 points of the game. Here's 2 of them right here as he gets all the way to the rim. He added a 3-pointer early as Pine Creek was pretty much doing it all. That's Dawson Thomas, who put together a great half. For Liberty, it was pretty much a one-man show early on. Doria with the jumper and then getting into the lane. He had 11 points in the first half, but the Eagles did just about everything right. That's sophomore Grant Wilkinson, and then this sweet finger roll here from Quentin Gutierrez. He did that on back-to-back possessions. And the Eagles really got into the rim all evening and then hitting the offensive boards well, especially there in the second quarter, as they build a 7-point lead.
Boslowski to Matt Kirk on 2 straight times down the floor as Liberty would cut it to 4. And you always have to worry when you play Liberty about Mose Doria, as you mentioned, 11 points in the first half. But right now, the Pine Creek Eagles doing a good job. They have a 31-24 lead. Look at those numbers. Really surprised the Lancers usually shoot a lot better than 37%.
An extremely good shooting program, 52% field goal percentage throughout the course of the year, but only shooting 37 here in this game. And then 3-pointers, they're closer to 40% as a team, as you can tell, well under 20. That really is the difference. Liberty just can't hit any open shots so far.
For Joe Roush, you got to be happy you're out-rebounding Liberty 18-15 and getting key rebounds on the defensive end. And how much of that 37% shooting percentage for the Lancers is because of the Eagles' defense?
Quite a bit. They're getting right up in the grills of the Lancer defenders and not really giving them too many open shots. Neither one of the brothers, Sean or Kyle, has really been too wide open, especially after that first quarter when one of them did knock down a 3-pointer.
And not many turnovers. That shows us that we are playing some really good basketball. 6 for the Lancers, 5 for the Pine Creek Eagles. They're just wrapping up halftime here at Pine Creek High School. We will come back with third quarter action right after this on 20 TV. Let's get the second half of this basketball game started. The Liberty Lancers down 7 to the Pine Creek Eagles. The starters on the floor for both teams as we start this third quarter of action. And it'll be Eagle basketball. The sophomore Wilkinson, who's been splendid playing in the first half. And it's Kyle Boslowski, almost got the steal. Kazuski comes up with it. Get it to Sean, back to Kazuski, back to Doria. Work it around Kyle Boslowski in the lane. Shot up and in.
Great ball movement there from Liberty, really taking their time because they could have gone for a contested layup, but got a little bit of an easier shot.
Wilkinson turned it over last time, just the 6th time of the game for the Eagles. Inside to Bowles, back outside. Dawson Thomas, he leads the way, missed that one. Mose Doria with the rebound. They'll push it ahead. Matt Kirk takes his time. Looks at the presence of mind. You can tell he's the captain on this Liberty team. That's a 4-0 Lancer run, and we're going to take a timeout via Joe Roush and the Pine Creek Eagles. He did not like the way this quarter started, Jason.
No, not at all. Liberty came out and really pushed the tempo as Kirk here gets the layup, and his Eagles seemed a little out of it here in the first minute or so of this third quarter.
Well, Lancers come in at 8-4, 3-0 in the Metro League. You knew Ivan Chambers' team was going to come out a little bit fired up, down 7 to a team that's 0-2 in conference, 4-5 overall. And it seems like maybe Ivan lit a fire there at halftime.
Yeah, Pine Creek does have it, though. They started the season 3-0, so they're certainly capable, and they've scored 80 points in 3 of those games, so they're certainly capable of scoring in bunches.
Mitchell Voles gets it into Gutierrez. And Quinton will bring it up slowly as Liberty backs off defensively. Mose Doria out front guarding Gutierrez. Thomas and Voles up top. That's knocked away by Kazuski, and they're going to call him for a foul. He throws the ball back to the ref. Ref makes sure he's not lipping off at him and then calls the foul.
Interesting strategy from Liberty. They had the tempo going up pace, how they really like to play, but then backed off on the defensive end and have essentially slowed down the game now.
Yeah, they forced a turnover there, and now they just want to let Pine Creek see what they can do offensively. Nice crossover by Gutierrez, gets it to Bray. Bray down low to Voles, almost mishandles it on the floor. Boslavsky jumped on that one. It went out of bounds, and I believe Boslavsky's hand was on it as it was out of bounds. It'll be Pine Creek ball.
Coach Chambers must have really lit a fire under his guys because they're all over the place here through the first minute of this third quarter.
Voles out front. Dawson Thomas inside Bray. Voles holds on to it. Gets it to Bray. Pine Creek very deliberate now. Work it out front. Gutierrez and Thomas. Bray tried to get it knocked away by Mose Doria, and that's a second turnover quickly here in the second half for Pine Creek. Doria takes it inside, says, guess what? I can finger roll too.
Those long arms, man, make it very easy for him to go around the defender. Great move from Doria after knocking away the pass on the defensive end.
Gutierrez just gets it inbounds. And Pine Creek will work it around. Bray hasn't scored since those first 5 for the Eagles. Try to get it in the third turnover. And here comes Liberty. Boslavsky up to Doria. Oh, what in the alley-oop. Wouldn't go. Gutierrez comes back the other way. Collects himself, and it's stolen again by Doria. Doria this time wants to throw it down, and he will. Mose Doria gives the Lancers a 1-point lead.
Liberty's hands are in all the passing lanes right now. Pine Creek cannot find an opening.
4 straight turnovers by Pine Creek. Gutierrez finally gets on the board. A cooler head prevails down that end, but here comes Liberty. They're going to run. Boslavsky looks inside, gets it to his brother. Kyle down the lane, puts it up, blocked out of bounds by Wilkinson. The impressive sophomore for Pine Creek. And in for Pine Creek will come Max Lofi. He'll take McCaffrey Bray's spot. Joe Roush not happy with those 4 turnovers for Pine Creek. They had 5 turnovers in the first half. They got 4 here in the first 3 minutes of the second half.
Yeah, the energy from Liberty on the defensive end has really been the difference. Hands are everywhere. They've knocked down, I think, almost every Pine Creek pass so far.
Now they spread out the offense big time. Boslavsky inside. Back to Sean. Sean will spot up 3. No. Rebound, Gutierrez. Up by the rim to grab that one. Gutierrez crosses over Doria, and they'll move it around. Wilkinson to Gutierrez with Mose in his face. Can't get it to go. Kazuski comes down, and here comes Kirk. Kirk spins, loses it. Boslavsky to Doria in the corner. Kirk spots up and hits it. How cool is this kid? Captain Kirk hits it again, and the Lancers get another basket, and Joe Roush and the Eagles want another timeout. We'll take the timeout as well. We'll come back right after this on 20 TV. Back inside Pine Creek High School, the Liberty Lancers just hit a 3 to take a 2-point lead. They're on quite a run, Jason.
Yeah, they're up 11-2 here in the third quarter. They were down 31-24 at half, but they've really started to light it up here in the third.
And they've done it defensively, forcing 4 turnovers from Pine Creek. Looks like they might do another one. They do. Boslowski to Doria. Inside, nice touch off the glass, good.
Doria's got 17 after having a really slow second quarter. He's looking to attack now.
Gutierrez going to slow it down for Pine Creek. They're down 4. Up 7 to down 4. Tossing, Thomas can't get it to go. Gutierrez saves it. Inside, Lofi can't get it to Thomas. It'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Lancer ball. Joe Roush wanted a foul called. Not going to get one.
Liberty going with a full court press on that last defensive play resulted in yet another turnover for the Eagles.
Jeremiah Pruitt getting ready to come back in. Get it to Doria, up top, looks at it, takes Thomas down the lane, kick out to Burns. They'll come back around. Kirk Kazuski inside Doria. Tried to get it to Boslowski, and it's knocked away, and here comes Pine Creek. They'll get it to Gutierrez, it'll go out of bounds.
Pine Creek just playing too fast, trying to push a little bit more than they really need to, and they really need to slow down. You get a turnover like that, get into your offense. Even though Gutierrez was there, he was covered by a Liberty defender.
Jeremiah Pruitt comes back in for Matt Kirk, and the Lancers have a 4-point lead in the basketball. Burns to Boslowski. In the corner, Kazuski, cross-court pass to Doria. And the Lancers now can be deliberate. Don't really have to force it. They've got the 4-point lead. Here comes Pruitt. Taking Gutierrez, kicks it out. Burns, nice catch on the sideline, and they work it back around to Boslowski, puts it up, nice soft touch, won't go. They're going to call him for a charge. Ivan Chambers can't believe it. Gutierrez stood in there, and Boslowski gets the foul.
Good defense there from Gutierrez to hold his ground because Boslowski went into the air and was coming at him with the knees, but he took the charge.
Good shot of Ivan, a little bit upset. Here comes Quentin Gutierrez. Quickly up the court. Has to kick it back out. That's going to be a turnover. Gutierrez just a little bit crazy with that one.
Little out of control trying to go to the rim.
That was a mind of you got to know what you're going to do. Kind of one of those things when you leave your feet, you got to kind of know what you're going to do when you go to the rim either. You take it up or not. Burns. Inside Doria. Doria, easy one, puts it up and in. Isaiah Limba tried to draw the foul, nothing doing. Doria's 19 for Doria.
Got 19, just above his average of 17.9, so he's on a pace for a good game.
Oh, is he?
Well, more than an average game.
Gutierrez comes back. He's usually the leading scorer for the Eagles. He gets a bucket there. Here comes Pruitt against his old teammate. Try to get it out, and they're going to call him for the offensive foul as Bray stood in there. Pruitt can't believe it.
Pine Creek, this is their defense been so far. Yeah, Bray got there just in time to pick up the charge from an out-of-control Pruitt.
Grant Wilkinson comes back in, this time for Dawson Thomas, who's been the offense for Pine Creek with 11 points. Gutierrez has now picked it up with 10, but Gutierrez's 10 comes on 4 for 12 shooting.
And 0 for 6 from beyond the three-point arc.
Gutierrez now to Bray. Bray. Shot up, got it. His first point since the first half. Nice look from Gutierrez. It's a 1-point game. Come the Lancers. Boslowski to Kazuski. Back to Boslowski. And now Burns. Gets Wilkinson to go up. Gets it to Doria. Boy, Doria really moves that ball around quickly. You don't know where he's going to go with it. Up top. Burns drives. Back to Doria. He'll take it down the lane, go up. And they call a block on Gutierrez this time as Doria went into the lane. Here's another look.
That was a close one. Gutierrez was there. Looked like he might have been planted, but Doria avoided him just enough to pick up the block.
Mose Doria at the line. We're going to see our first look at Isaiah Allen getting ready to come into the game. He'll come in for Kyle Boslowski.
Doria's now got 20 for Liberty, game high.
Ivan Chambers going with Isaiah Allen, who did not see any action in the first half. He's a tough, quick defender. Doria hits, and he's got 21.
It's interesting that Liberty's backed off that full court press that worked so well a couple of possessions here earlier in the third.
Back at the Vols. who had Bray open. Gutierrez steps by, gets back. Isaiah Limba. Here's Gutierrez for three. Shot up, got it this time. 1 for 7 from behind the line, but this one's big because it ties the ball game.
Gutierrez with 13 points, team high so far for Pine Creek, as he had a nice little lineup there on the three.
Pruitt to Burns. Burns up top to Kazuski to Isaiah Allen. He'll drive baseline, kick it back out. Kazuski and Allen working a two-man game. Allen will shoot from three, won't go. Nice rebound inside by Pruitt, puts it up, too strong. Gutierrez comes out with it. We got a foul call inside. And we got a foul on Jeremiah Pruitt, who can't believe it. That's his third.
Pruitt really working hard underneath the basket for the offensive rebound, just got unlucky on the putback.
And Ivan Chambers and Pruitt talk to each other a little bit. Bowles hits a three, shows it to the fans, 3 fingers as he goes back up the court, and it's a 3-point lead for Pine Creek. Be interesting to see if Liberty doesn't put that pressure defense back on. Doria to Burns, back to Pruitt. Boslowski and Kirk getting ready to come back in. Here comes Pruitt, kicking it back out. Move it around Allen, Doria. Doria move into the lane, puts it up, won't go. But you know what? That's the good thing about Mose Doria. When he doesn't make it and he gets fouled, got a chance to go to the line and he could do some damage there. Isaiah Limba with the foul.
Yeah, 77% free throw shooter. Good move, almost got that one to fall after the contact.
Wilkinson comes back in. Mose Doria trying to cut that lead. Can't get the first one. Boslowski comes in for Allen. Kirk in for Pruitt.
That was Doria's first free throw miss of the night. He's 3 for 4. As he'll get one more.
Doria with those pretty sparkly shoes. Gets that one to go. Didn't someone always say it's all about the shoes, Jason?
I've never been a big shoe guy.
No?
No.
Okay. Quentin Gutierrez way downtown. Can't get it to go, and there's a foul as Doria tries to get away from it. Mitchell Voles will get the foul call. His third foul. Pine Creek starting to get into maybe a little bit of foul trouble now, and that would not help their cause.
Voles has 3. Gutierrez has 2, so a couple guys maybe with some small problems, but if they're smart, hopefully it won't bite them too bad.
That brings back in Dawson Thomas for Voles. As Joe Roush gets his first half leading scorer back into the game. Burns, Boslowski. The Boslowski brothers back out there with Kirk, Doria, and Burns. They run the weave out front. Boslowski falls down. Nice move to get it back into play. Kirk down low. Nice kick. Boslowski from the corner. Won't go. Rebound. Kirk taps it out. Doria goes after it as Isaiah Limba goes to the ground. The clock goes to 0. And that'll do it, 44-42 at the end of 3. We'll be back with this exciting fourth quarter of District 20 action after this. Back inside Pine Creek High School, Joe Roush's Eagles have a 2-point lead. But you can see the Lancers, who were down 7 at the half, have really made this a basketball game in the second half.
Yeah, that second quarter really the odd man out for Liberty. They've got 18 points, both the first and the third. We'll see if the even number continues to be bad omen for Liberty.
Boslowski brothers. Kyle inbounded to Sean and gives it back to Kyle up top here. Nice drive by Kyle, and they'll get a foul on Isaiah Limba.
It'll be interesting to see if Liberty continues to press. They had such success with it in the third quarter, getting steals and going full court against Pine Creek, and really got them out of rhythm bad. We'll see if they continue to do that, and also getting to the rim like they did there.
Kirk to Boslavsky up top. They'll play catch out here. The Lancers working that ball, taking their time right now, but you're right. I wouldn't doubt if they make or miss, they might put the press on. Kirk, Boslavsky going against Bray. It's knocked away, and they're going to call a travel on Boslavsky. Kyle Boslavsky with the travel.
And here comes the press.
They forced 4 turnovers in a row against Pine Creek there in the third quarter to get back into this basketball game. Wilkinson brings it forward. Sophomore on sophomore right there. Bray has Burns on him. Good defense. Wilkinson taking it inside. He'll put it up. Won't go. Rebound Kirk. Matt Kirk brings it forward for Liberty. Pushes it. Gets it to Burns. Burns thinks about it. Sets it back up. And Mose Doria no longer being guarded by Gutierrez. Now being guarded by Thomas. Doria flashes. Gets it over to Matt Kirk. Puts it up. Won't go. Rebound Thomas. Good job boxing out Doria there. And he'll push it. Comes right down the lane, gets it to Bray on the side for 3. Got it! McCaffrey Bray can shoot from outside. That's his third 3 of the game.
He's hit his last 2 after not scoring since the first couple minutes of this ball game.
Mose Doria trying to get his team back into this. Goes to the line. No foul. Can't get the basket. I'm not sure Ivan Chambers wanted that as his team's down 5. Isaiah Limbo into the lane. Back outside, Thomas, shot up, got it! Look at this, Dawson Thomas and Pine Creek back up to an 8-point lead.
And the Eagles are looking a lot more confident on their 3-pointers here in the fourth. In the third, they looked a little rattled.
Mose Doria wants a screen. Boslavsky gets hammered trying to come across. Doria turns around, puts it up and in. Mose Doria, 24 now.
He gets that close, you're going to have a hard time stopping him. He's got an array of moves.
And here's the press. They get it to Gutierrez. He'll push it. Get it over to Isaiah Limbo for 3. Got it! Pine Creek, 53-44.
That's their 11th three-pointer made in this game, so that's really keeping them at this lead.
Mose Doria trying to go against Thomas. Gets it to Boslavsky. Looking over for Ivan Chambers. Not sure what to do. And Liberty will take their time. They're going to look for a good shot this time down. Matt Kirk goes inside, forces it up. He's going to get a foul called. I believe that's going to be against McCaffrey Bray. And it is.
Take a look. Good drive here from Kirk. Went glass and just couldn't quite get it to fall as Bray picks up his second.
Matt Kirk now with 2 free throws. Got the first one. And that back comes in. Caleb Kazuski comes in for Jacob Burns. A little frustration on the Lancers right now as they're down. They were the favored team coming into this one. Shot up, no good. Boslavsky back to his brother Sean, puts it up. Still up, won't go. Rebound Thomas, he'll run forward to Wilkinson. Wilkinson puts it up, can't get it to go. Mose Doria came down with it, and they're going to call a foul, or no, out of bounds on Liberty. It'll be Pine Creek basketball.
The Lancers just uncharacteristically cannot hit a three-pointer. They're 3 of 18 in the ball game.
Wow. They're out of rhythm. Here's one in rhythm. Gutierrez can't get it to go. Bray inside, still can't go. Thomas with the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. How about the rebounding by Joe Roush's club right there?
Yeah, they are doing an incredible job on the offensive boards, just really carrying over from earlier in the game. They got 29 total rebounds, out-rebounding the Lancers by 7.
Dawson Thomas authoritatively saying that basketball is mine. Getting it, and he gets 2 free throws because of it. First one's good. He can give Pine Creek their biggest lead of the game if he sinks this at 10 points. Got it. 55-45. 5 minutes left in this basketball game. The Lancers got to do something to get back into it. Doria, Sean Boslavsky. He steps back, thinks about it, gets it to Kirk. They'll work it around the other side. Doria again, being guarded by Thomas. Gets a nice pick from Kazuski, takes it inside. They'll work it around, and Boslavsky gets hit by Isaiah Limba. A little upset at the official. You got to be careful there to get a technical foul. And Isaiah Limba picks up his 4th foul.
Good drive and dish here from Liberty a couple of times, and then a smart move there by Sean to pick up the foul on the defender that was just too close.
Boslavsky's a very smart basketball player. Just a sophomore making a nice play like that. Mose Doria working inside. Turnaround spin
cycle, man.
Mose Doria.
26 for him.
Gutierrez out front. Now to Thomas. Thomas, Isaiah Limba says, use me. They get it over to Gutierrez. Makes a nice move by Doria, puts it up, can't get it to go. Boslavsky gets it, and he's going to get fouled by Gutierrez.
Gutierrez a little frustrated maybe that he missed that easy shot. Made a great move along the baseline to get in.
Gutierrez now 5 of 16 from the floor. Having a rough night there, and wow, that's tough. Boslavsky goes down hard, and the sophomore will be going to the line at the other end. 1-1 for Sean Boslavsky.
This could help Liberty get back into it. They have free throws this final 4 minutes and 8 seconds, and a pretty good free throw shooting team overall at just under 70%.
Up and in for Sean Boslavsky. Back in the day when the big brothers, AJ and Garrett, they made a lot of big free throws for this Lancer team. Sean can't get the second one, but rebound inside. Kazuski gets it to Kirk and up and in. A 3-point play the hard way by the Liberty Lancers. Cuts it to 5. Gutierrez gets the basketball, and we're inside 4 minutes. It was a 10-point game with 5 minutes. It's 5 with 4. That keeps up. The Lancers win by 15. Shot up, no good. Rebound, knocked around, picked away by Bray. Get it to Thomas. He'll shoot for 3. Got it! Dawson Thomas has been on fire tonight.
Thompson, 19 points, 4 of 8 from 3-point range.
50%. Most coaches will take that. Boslavsky works it around. Matt Kirk for 3. Got it. He answers Thomas. Big 3 there for the captain.
Liberty finally, well, I thought they were going to go back to that full court press. I'm surprised they haven't done more.
Quentin Gutierrez brings it up slowly against Doria. Now to Bray. Isaiah Limba with the 4 fouls. Playing up top. There's Bray. Knocked away by Kazuski. That's why Gutierrez can handle it in the backcourt. Over to Thomas. And Pine Creek being delivered here with a 5-point lead. Try to get it inside to Isaiah Limba, and Boslavsky. Kyle will get the foul.
His 3rd.
5-point game. Mitchell Voles will come in. He has 3 fouls as well. McCaffrey Bray will have a seat. Isaiah Allen and Jacob Burns check back in for the Lancers. And the Boslavsky brothers will get a break.
I imagine their break won't be very long with this team down 5, just enough to give them some wind for probably the final 2 minutes.
Voles inside. Nice play to Thomas. He's blocked from behind by Matt Kirk, who cannot believe they called that foul. But then he jumps right back into the captain and asking coach what he wants him to do next. Here's a good look at it.
You're going to get that call. Yeah, the little hand in the back and coming over the top, kind of hit him on the top of the head. You're going to get that call more times than not.
Dawson Thomas doing his best to keep up with Mose Doria in scoring. Now has 20 points.
He's got a double-double, 20 points and 10 rebounds.
Matt Kirk also has 20 points for Liberty. That shot missed. Thomas tries to chase it down. He goes out of bounds. It'll be Liberty basketball. No matter how much Joe Roush and his bench point the other way. Lancer ball, 6-point Pine Creek lead. Mose Doria brings it up slowly to Kirk. Interesting, the Boslavsky brothers are out, so Doria's the point guard, I guess. There's Jacob Burns, shot up, won't go. Pruitt can't get the rebound. He knocks over Gutierrez, and that's going to be Pruitt's 4th foul, I believe.
That was a tough shot from Liberty, dribbling to the left and then trying to shoot it with your right hand. has your momentum going the wrong direction. As we take another look, Pruitt, kind of came in and really didn't get any ball. That was more of a tackle.
Oh. Ivan Chambers making a point to the official. Something about Dawson Thomas not happy. Boslavsky comes into the game. Ivan Chambers very upset with that call. Quentin Gutierrez at the line. Got it. 60-53. 2.5 minutes now. And you know the Lancers can score this much in that little time, no problem. But they've got to stop Pine Creek.
Yeah, the Eagles are shooting lights out, certainly by their standards. 43% from beyond the arc. They've hit 12 three-pointers.
Here comes Matt Kirk. Across the line for the Lancers. Down 8. They'll work it around. Gutierrez tried for the steal. Boslavsky goes inside, kicks it out. Doria for 3. Shot up, won't go. Air ball. Kazuski with the rebound. He'll come back inside. Doria. Mose goes up and gets a default. 6-point game. Timeout, Ivan Chambers.
Just such a smart player when he gets close to the rim. I mean, he went glass there. Most guys might have tried to switch it, but you're going to have a better chance going glass off the backboard for 2 more points. He's got 28.
Isaiah Allen back in the game for Liberty. That's going to be a quicker defender for Ivan Chambers, who was very upset earlier about the call. I'm not sure exactly what he was talking about. Let's look at this again. There's a shot by Matt Kirk, hitting the 3. He's got 20 points, and Mose Doria with 28. 2 big scorers for Liberty, but they are down 6 at this point.
Yeah, those two have 48 of the team's 55 total points. So if they're looking for scoring, you know exactly where they're going.
If you're at Pine Creek, I would warn you to keep your eyes on number 22 as well. Sean Boslavsky is a deadly 3-point shooter.
Especially on that kick out, if they crash on Doria or Kirk in the lane, find a wide open. And they've got a couple of shooters. Both the brothers from the outside can really shoot it.
However, tonight, Liberty 4 of 21 from beyond the arc.
Here comes that press. They finally brought it back in.
Mitchell Vols gets it to Wilkinson. The sophomore will work on the senior Kirk. And Wilkinson will work with the ball as we come down to 2 minutes left in this game. Eagles with a 6-point lead. Wilkinson goes inside. Isaiah Limbo not going to shoot it from there with Kazuski on him. Allen on Thomas. Nice kick to Vols in the corner. Got it! Holy cow! The Pine Creek Eagles continue to hit threes. Isaiah Allen gets it back to Kirk. They've got to go now, down 9. Matt Kirk drives inside. He'll put it up, won't go. Rebound Wilkinson. Pine Creek has the basketball. Up 9. Isaiah Allen is there, and they're going to call him for a foul. Wilkinson, the sophomore, will go to the line to try and make this lead 11 for the Eagles.
Pine Creek looking more like Golden State out there with Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson. I mean, the number of 3-pointers they've hit has been incredible. 39 of their 64 points have been off 3-pointers.
And I've got to believe, I think people laughed at me today when I said Pine Creek, the home court's going to mean something. They said home court in high school basketball. Okay, Pine Creek is shooting the ball like they're playing at home. That's what's happening here. The Lancers are playing like they're playing on the road.
Can tell Pine Creek has shot in this gym a couple of times. They seem really confident.
Wilkinson's first one good. 10-point lead for the Eagles. 1:30 left. Liberty really going to have to push now. But, you know, well-coached team, they know they can push it, get a 2, and then put that defense on. They got 4 quick steals to start the third quarter to get back in this. Let's see if they can do it here. Oh, look at Isaiah Limbo. Push his way through to get that one. And we are got a timeout called by Joe Roush as Isaiah Limbo came in and made that steal. What I saw, Jason, was a push in the back, just totally just running over Boslavsky and getting the ball, no call.
He really did. Tried to go through the player to get the ball, and they let him get away with it. That's usually a foul called, especially that far out, trying to jump the lane like that.
And that's what Ivan Chambers is angry about. However, his team down 11. A lot worse things tonight from his team than just a couple of calls here late. Ivan Chambers upset. He's got to get his team refocused. But 44 seconds left. Ivan, a good coach for Liberty. Joe Roush, a good coach for Pine Creek. And that's what let's talk about these the opportunities to learn from these situations. And it's nice, yes, Ivan can get upset, but then he gets back in and he gets his players refocused. And I think at this level, Joe and Ivan both know, hey, they tell their players, let me deal with the officials, let me get angry, but you guys better keep your heads.
Yeah, both squads very young, and so great teaching opportunities both from the team that's behind and the team that's ahead, because you've got to learn to play in these situations regardless of which team you are. But the story with Liberty, they're 17 of 31 on two-point shots. They're shooting well over 50% from two-point range. You just can't hit a three-pointer, which has absolutely been the difference.
Wilkinson loses the ball at half court. And he gets it back. Gets it to Zaya Limbo in the corner. As we're coming down, they try and get it into the final minute of play. Gutierrez gets a foul called on Boslovsky. He just turns and walks away. Can't believe it. That's his fourth. And the Lancers starting to realize this might be their first loss in Metro League play.
Pine Creek really has played a great game so far. Maybe kind of played above their record and what people might expect, but they came out and they were ready for this one.
Quentin Gutierrez hits the first of two. That gets him up to 16 points. Trying to catch Dawson Thomas as the leading scorer tonight. Gutierrez' second shot won't go. Rebound is Zaya Limbo, who's been Mr. Everything here the last 30 seconds for Pine Creek. Gutierrez, nice crossover, and the fans love that one. You'll see that on Snapchat later. Zaya Limbo, nice moves. Gets it back to Gutierrez, and he'll bring it out front. Mose Doria coming out to play defense. Voles with the screen, and Pine Creek will happily just dribble this whole thing out. Gutierrez to Voles, and the Eagles will take their time. But then again, class here. You don't see this is a real rivalry. These teams not very crazy about each other, but you don't see any bad stuff going on. Almost stripped away by Doria, and it goes out of bounds. We're going to get a foul called, I believe, on Mose Doria.
Yeah, great sequence there from Pine Creek to cut the clock. And like you said, Liberty could have easily gone out and gotten an intentional foul, sent him to the free throw line, tried to get the ball back, but instead tried to play tough defense, and Pine Creek just cranked about 30 seconds off the clock.
And that's hats off to Ivan Chambers. You know, really, in order to get back in the ball game, yes, there was a minute left, but it's going to take an hour and a half to get that sort of thing done, and the chances are very, very slim. So hats off to Ivan, and a teaching moment for Liberty. Hey, you know what? Take the loss. Matt Kirk blocked by Mitchell Voles. They're going to call a foul on Voles. That'll be his third. Make it his fourth. Matt Kirk goes, and I believe that we will win from the Pine Creek fans in their tie-dye shirts tonight, Jason. Where was yours?
I must have left it in the truck. Sorry about that.
First shot good for Kirk. And a mass substitution for Liberty. As Allen and Groh and Perry and Thomas Peachy get in the game. Jaron Wilburn will be in after Kirk shoots this one. Matt Kirk won't go. Rebound, Dawson Thomas. Thomas up ahead to Voles. And Pine Creek will try and run out the last 12 seconds of this one. Zaya Limbo up top. Liberty's not going to foul. Thomas goes down the lane, puts it up and in. And that's the way it'll end. Dawson Thomas wanted two more, give him 22 for the night, and the Eagle fans stormed the court, as this was quite an upset. Pine Creek came in 4 and 5, and they'll start to shake some hands. Mose Doria, and here come the Eagles. That's what we like to see, as both teams shake hands. So Mose Doria's 28, Matt Kirk's 21, not enough. That'll do it from Pine Creek High School as they defeat the Liberty Lancers, giving them their first loss in Metro League play, getting their first win, 71-56. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on 20 TV.